I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
You are what you choose to be. You choose.
Regrets are a waste of time. They're the past, crippling you in the present.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No. Why not? Do. Or do not. There is no try.
The more you know who you are and what you want, the less you let things upset you.
This is Real Wisdom, a show that explores some important life lessons from the world of cinema with your host, Icy Robots.
Hey kids, it is me, Icy Robots, and we are here for a new thing. This is a thing known as Real Wisdom. That's real spelled R-E-E-L, like a film reel, like we're at the movies, and what we are going to do is we are going to explore some of the everyday wisdom that we can gather from popular cinema. I don't have a big plan for this show. This is just something I've been batting around in my head, sort of as just a sounding board. Every once in a while, I'll be at the movies or I'll be at home watching a movie, and one of the characters will say something that really stands out to me as just an important life lesson. And whenever this happens, I want to share it with you guys because I take a lot of the things that I have learned in life, I think, from the movies, which is not too weird. I go to the movies a lot. I go there like all the time. I think I see not exactly like everything that comes out, but I see every popular movie that comes out, and I feel like I learn a lot. Not necessarily from everything that I watch, but I do get a lot of life lessons from movies. And when I get one that I think is important, I want to share it. And I've never felt like there is a place for that on the Toys R Us report or just anywhere. So I kind of just came up with this idea to have kind of a short form thing where I'll take something, I'll play the clip, and then I'll just talk about the clip for a few minutes. And I hope that in doing so, what I have learned is also something that you will learn, I guess. I'm trying to grow a sharing tree of knowledge, in a sense. I just like movies, man. I just like going to the movies and I have fun. And sometimes I learn things and I just want to share it with you. And the first thing, it's all love, I guess. It's all love, baby. It's all meant in the best of spirits. I want to just try to add to your life as I have had things added to mine. There you go. So the first thing we are going to take a look at is something that I have actually talked about before. It is from a movie called Bleed for This that came out last year. I think, I'm looking at my movie list, so hold on for a second. I'm looking at the list. I saw it last year by myself, and I believe it came in number 5 in my top 5 movies of the year. I really did enjoy this. It's the story of Rhode Island's own prize-fighting champion, a man who goes by the name of Vinnie Pazienza, the Tasmanian Devil. Vinnie Pazienza, he's played by Miles Teller, and the story is that of a great comeback. Vinnie Pazienza breaks his neck in a car accident, and it's a horrific break, and he is told that he would never be able to box again. He would never competitively don the gloves and trunks and punch another dude in the face. But despite that, and despite all the odds, Vinnie came back and he made it all the way to the championship. And the whole thing would be unbelievable, but it's absolutely true. The guy had a neck halo like soldered into his body. It was like bolted in. They used one of those drill guns that they use in NASCAR to, take the tires off, and they attached this thing to his shoulders. It was terrible, and I don't want to make light of it, but the story's just so improbable and amazing that you got to chuckle a bit at how good it is. And at the end of the movie, Vinnie is being interviewed for a magazine piece about his comeback, and the gal who is interviewing him asks him, what was the biggest lie you were ever told? And I'm happy that the studio was able to send me this VHS clip. I got it queued up. Let's take a quick listen to what Vinnie's answer is, and then we'll come back and, I don't know, we'll chat about it for a second. We'll be out.
So what would you say the biggest deception was? What was the biggest lie you were told?
It's not that simple.
Why not?
No, that's the biggest lie I was ever told. It's not that simple. And it's a lie they tell you over and over again.
What's not simple?
Any of it. All of it. It's how they get you to give up. They say it's not that simple, Vinnie.
So what's the truth?
That it is. That if you just do the thing that they tell you you can't, then it's done. And you realize it is that simple. That it always was.
That's very moving to me. I was very moved when I first heard it at the theater. I went by myself that day, and it was in my old stomping grounds, UA6, the $3 cinema, and it was very cold, and I enjoyed the movie, and it was well acted, and it was well put together, but it was kind of a paint-by-numbers comeback movie. I enjoy that kind of thing. I enjoy motivational cinema a lot. I'll let you know that right from the jump, so this was one of my favorite motivational movies of the recent past, but I think that end part was just very moving in that we have all been in a situation in the past or maybe even in the present where there is something that we want, for example, a promotion at work or a raise at work or just anything. Like maybe you want to start a podcast. Maybe you want to write a novel or start taking karate. And when you bring it up to somebody else or even to yourself, you say, well, it's not that simple. I'll have to reschedule things, and karate is the same night that NCIS is on, or it's the same night that Arrow's on. I'll throw it both ways, and I won't be able to make it to the karate class, or I won't be able to dedicate the time to do the karate because I already have to do the thing, or I can't give you that promotion at work because it means I'll have to do this, and there are other people involved, and there are other factors that are outside my control. It's not that simple, but the reality is, for a lot of these things, not everything, but for a lot of these things, is that it is that simple, and that you just have to act like BoJack Nike and just do it. You just have to do it. There may be other things involved in having to do it. You may have to move things around. People may have to make changes, but the simple fact of just doing it is that it is just that simple. You have to set the thing in motion, and you have to take care of it, and you have to do the things that are involved with doing it. But there is nothing stopping you except for just you're not wanting to do it. There's nothing between you and that karate class except for air and opportunity, as somebody would say. But that's about it. I just wanted to share that. When I heard that, I really got the gears turning on how that was a powerful statement. Just a real humdinger of a way to end a movie. So I hope that you can get something out of that, like I got something out of that. I wanted to share it with you. So I guess that's it. We're out of here. Let's take a listen to a song that was played in the movie. It's by The Audio 2. It's one of my favorite songs. There is a great scene where Vinnie's coming out for Vinnie Pazienza, Miles Teller's coming out for the weigh-in, and he's wearing Speedos. He has a leopard print coat, this teeny tiny mustache, and they're playing this song. It's one of my all-time favorites. So let's just hit it. All right, talk to you guys soon.
Check it out. MCMI, people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt.